YouTube. How now they do? Now they do okay? Now don't subscribe. You don't subscribe yet. What you wait for? About do I know? Thank you. Before this month done, not let better give for let this month done. One reach the 100,000 subscribers. And I don't know the guy say the year they don't know. No one that way they are big. Oh, make a quick. Vite. Thank you. APC say they don't do their homework. Then sabi how the SLPP want for rig the next election. And then they tell SLPP to them face say they not go succeed. Because they don't sabi the way manner way the SLPP want for rig. Le quoi qui say no more. Where snake be don't bet you. Any other thing where you see the crawl na ground, you dey afraid, you dey panic, you dey scared. So I don't know if na that mood there, na APC there, or for real APC Minam. Because we see Usai PPRC threatening no more say, hey, we can't find una 130 APC. They afraid for talk say na so honorable Marasi. Then panic. Then say the PPRC go carry with the evidence. But until now they say they sabi now how SLPP want for do am. Minkailu be there na 98.1. And na 98.1, I think Minkailu be there for tell we. Be there for tell we how APC think to say SLPP want for rig the next election. 98.1. Una be there off air, but when I come back, una get audio issue. One thing we then teach we. I like video, the picture bad. As long as the audio good, people go watch and listen. But when the audio bad, I like the picture good say people know the watch. So one paramount thing na audio. I make give you Ikaya, you always agree with audio. Let me play with time. But lately when 98 come back, the audio no look the correct. I don't know if they no notice or they no sabi for fix them up. But through radio democracy, Minkai Lukam.
The point that when you disagree, you get for Fenway for Sidon. Nothing no don't do for Fenway for Sidon. Especially with the chair of the steering committee.
Yes, now they Moinina get you issue by this tripartite. Because APC said they don't put their foot down. But listen.
Mark you around August 8th or 10th. The mayor of Freetown write letter to the chief minister and raise most of the concerns that will they raise so now. So if that opportunity be done, they follow sit down with the chief minister or the steering committee and discuss and address them concerns, and they enough for the reach now media. I mean for don't nipper on the board at that level. So not to like APC not to explore other avenues. But I'll conclude. Now we they talk about the timelines. Even if we get new timelines then now, yeah. Even if we get new timelines there now, we're not going to meet up for implement everything according to how for the implement, and because some of them get for do with the law. Like we look at recommendation 21 where they tell you about the appointment of the ECSL boss.
You know, say APC, they want holistically all waiting inside the tripartite recommendations 80 plus 4. APC say 84, SLPP say na 80 plus 4. That for the when you look inside it, then get specific one the way they want for make this government do. But listen.
Right now, the post will get now act the act, the position vacant. So the best thing we will do as a country for achieve this, we will make sure we will do everything for fast track the implementation of their recommendations there, at least by the first quarter of 2026. If we able to do it by the first quarter of 2026 and get it right, it go better for we as a nation. But if we not do it, it means that lip service will go the give to ourselves.
Okay, so una say for Nipan to the board, wait till Apple to na first. By right now, APC for don't done the lower level election. Yes? 30 day. So I don't think to say even February, na NBC, then they pick, then flag bearer. I don't know if that timeline they still work for them. Anyway, then focus by the tripartite. Okay.
Again, let me know say the other thing we I see the Ministry of Information being they propose. May bother be talk about misinformation where they go on. I think say now the secretariat now then they misinform the public and then they misrepresent within the recommendations and state.
So now APC against the tripartite, the committee, and the secretariat. They say now then they misinform.
Something they really talk about 50 plus 1 for change the percentage we forget we come into election. You know say the one when the existing law now you forget 55%.
It is again for the next election 50 plus 1. So this why APC say now inside the SLPP they try for fair for rig the election. Listen to me, Kailo.
For able for meet the threshold for win an election. So now the recommendation said before we go into runoff and they waste boku money per runoff, law get 50 plus 1.
So runoff not for the day. You see how they try for eliminating small party them? Because there are other party they will not keep making nothing. Now like he reach to runoff, now where people SLPP and APC then they dance inside the same soup. Runoff not for the 50 plus 1, small party not for the no side. So right there and then now one election and they be one general election. Because now we got enough now they can say, "Look, can't talk to NDA, let's talk to IFP, let's talk to UP." Unakalo can go. But we find out say waiting the SLPP do this past election, then try for merge with NGC one time before the election. You remember that one day? And then batter over the head na KKY no more than give position. There they go.
When equity apply now the constituency based system, the first past the post now 50 plus 1. If you may contest election at constituency level, the one let they be applicable also to the presidency. And so what's in the SLPP don't do the last year I see information they circulate from the Ministry of Information. They talk about how they want to go about that. We know to that the recommendation speak to. Now it make the even the proposal districting where they want to get more districts. Now they say even if you get 50 plus 1, you will also get at least 25%.
Yeah. You pay attention. Okay.
Now every district or half of the districts there. How many districts that will get right now, Leone? 16 districts.
So you forget explain outside the back, Minkailo. Explain outside the back.
1. You will also get at least 25%.
You forget 25%.
Now every district or half of the districts there.
25% now all the districts or even half of the districts them you forget 25%. If you don't get all, half of 25% you forget for make you go able for win. Eh?
How many districts that we get right now, Leone? 16 districts. So 16 districts, technically, the SLPP cannot account for half of them districts and they, if elections are conducted.
That's now the APC, their own perception now. The APC, their own perception.
So they want to now technically add a certain Panguma and a Bandajuma. This is more the reason why they push for redistricting. So that if they get 2 more districts, maybe they can manipulate for their votes, then they wouldn't go say they get 25%, now half of the district there.
Yeah, what APC they say? Then the passive say, well, since there is this new thing where they say 50 plus 1, well, that plus 1 they get for consider say you forget 25%, either all the district them or half of the districts them. So because of that, right now we get 16 districts. So APC they think to say SLPP no get half of, they no go feel to say they go able to access say they go able get 25% and half of the districts them. Now I make them one go count Panguma and Bandajuma. So then they go make unto 18 districts. So at least then go get 9 between 7 to 9. Well, listen.
If you add 2 more districts to 16, waiting a half of 18, go don't go 18. Half of 18 is 9. Then now maybe they go account for 6 or 7. 7 plus 2 is 9.
So in the say now, maybe now we did. So sometimes SLPP go account for maybe now 6 or 7 no more out of the 16 we get now. Now I make SLPP one go count 2. So that it go able to be 9. If you add that 7 plus the 2, they will then go count 9. Now perception, no, this na APC they own thinking. Say na me na so SLPP want for work the next election.
Now the mathematics and the way they work now for one for rig the next process, we will not go accept at all.
You say na they accept, huh? Now spot to na they accept. Na Bandajuma and Panguma now na they accept. On a the part where say rig. Now na no go accept. Okay.
Allegation.
Yeah, now allegation is
Musa say, Mikhailo, abeg. That your allegation dey, knock out an. Now Mikhailo say, waiting.
Allegation, you see the thing and your phone, you call it allegation.
He say they see the thing and before they can call it allegation.
No.
Have you not seen? You not don't see.
Now Musa say no, allegation. Allegation, I can talk allegation.
You not don't see the proposal for Atunu district, a certain Panguma and Babajuma. Yeah, the proposal is there. You don't call them allegations.
So, Nade Minkailu yen Musa Ulon, when Musa they say an allegation. Not gonna make allegation where the people are not there for can fight for themselves. Now Minkailu say, not allegation, but you see the thing.
Now the SLP, the current tripartite implementing body are not going to call the steering committee day because then they know they even consider them. The one that will implement the tripartite recommendation, they do disservice to this country.
The implementing team. Okay. Explain.
They know they do waiting the tripartite recommendation say. In fact, they talk about misinformation and then they misinform the public and they misrepresent waiting the tripartite recommendation say. We need to know that clearly. And so now we as a party don't put a foot down.
You say waiting?
The party don't put a foot down.
When I don't put on a foot down, what's on a foot be there? Foot! Who say be there?
And so now we as a party don't put a foot down.
Who say una foot be there? Una put on down. You be there up? Okay.
We dey make sure say we come back now the drawing board and do waiting we ask. One thing one for no force. This tripartite wey dey trivialize so now a trade-off. When the election be done, they will say SLPP not win.
Now a trade-off. Yeah? Okay. When I be saying they not win, and so now be the talk. When I still the talk and say.
I not just want to go back to lengthy explanation. But what say they not win? Yeah, we not get time. But what say they not win? What we do? So not they participate in governance. So for all agree for participate in governance, now the tripartite recommendation. When they talk about not counting, I agree with brother when they say this not a book like where they read chapters, chapter 1, 2, and 3. I also want to tell and say, if you get number, figures 84, any one way you implement it for tick and say, I don't implement this. So if you implement 50, you go say that 50 I implement. So we are not talking about books and chapters here. We're talking about things that are very realistic. So I don't get 8 resolutions. Then 8 resolutions a day. You go see SLPP can say, President for address the nation, they don't address them.
And the National Unity Agreement, now they talk about so now.
APC for go back to parliament and this, you don't go there back, we don't release prisoners there, we don't pay backlog. If they count the number of recommendations there, we don't implement. So by now, we'll cancel the tripartite recommendation, they say otherwise. But as you say, they owed me because of time. For end, me, the one that will send messages and all out, Abdul Fatoma, are satisfied with in presentation, not because he said the truth, but not because he don't keep his heads above water. Even when APC been there, now so back he they take position. When he criticize you, go see na SLPP. When SLPP they now we take position, people that we not go glad you time. But I think say that role the civil society then for the play going forward. And for the things that I say I disagree with them, we say other political parties then for not involved in the tripartite resolutions.
Yes, that in a Fatoma in your point for say enough being supposed for only be SLPP and APC. In fact, now be SLPP and the government, and be APC and the government of Sierra Leone. Yes. So if Fatoma they say no, then for we don't mix the other political parties, then they. I mean the other political parties then just cross the foot that they look and say, let them try it. That's what they want. Hey, but let them try it, but they let them mix with it.
No, the contest was between APC and SLPP. You understand?
Are willing to also defend
two issues the SLPP.
Olandi. So where Minkailo they try for say in the dispute Fatoma where Fatoma say other political party them for kind sign and Fatoma say no go there because if you go there after you don't talk no me self I go want talk and this now towards the end of the program they push them now say the term don't download on the program be at the audio yeah na 98
for address immediately two issues the SLPP for address immediately. Now we don't fail woefully in the MCC scorecard. The MCC scorecard we don't fail woefully. Then again SLPP government don't lost the case to the lawyer that will be represent London Mining. We lost case to London Mining. We don't lost case to the lawyer then. And the money they spend is about how much of it is about 11 million United States dollar away for don't pay nurses, teachers and other essential tasks. We are here for culture and talk about that. Thank you.
Yeah, quick one, Christopher Tay.
No, I just
so this is not the person now come up from the tripartite. Instead get something for talk about waiting Minkailo just talk down.
I just want to make a point clear where if they say now we're responsible for misinformation. That's not correct. If anything, we do we best for ensure that the information that is there on the recommendations really for let people they understand that. Okay, fair enough. If the steering committee then say they don't get rescheduled, why will they out?
Now yo, it says steering committee say they not get scheduled, why would they out? Even Fatoma na part of the tripartite steering committee himself say they no give them. Listen.
This is basically one of the reasons the way.
But one of the members in the
yeah, I know. Abu Fatoma said. Sorry.
Even the WhatsApp group.
I take that back. Okay. Yeah. Abu Fatoma said he no get. But one of the reasons that
yes, Abu Fatoma back say no get. You no get the schedule.
We make we day out now for make we call out waiting at these misinformations there. Maybe they when we go around before this process, we met everybody with the stakeholder from McKinney to Falaba.
Okay.
Before we do the
without the knowledge of the steering committee members who are there to represent the APC, and then you can say that that is misinformation and misrepresentation.
No.
So you don't say, you don't read, steering committee say let me do so side. Okay, listen back if you know hearing.
Without the knowledge of the steering committee.
No, wait. Because now Minkailo they say, but we don't know.
Yes, we met everybody with the stakeholder from McKinney to Falaba.
From McKinney to Falaba, we meet all my winner stakeholder.
Okay.
Before we do the
without the knowledge of the steering.
Now they Minkailo say, how now they go do that one? They will not know safe. We don't know. The tripartite always don't get issue because even na Waterloo, even a Waterloo back. Waterloo, the Western Area District Council back be challenged and say, you not even invite we.
Committee members who are there to represent the APC, and then you guys tell that we are, that is misinformation and misrepresentation.
Alright.
Yes.
You talk about without the
Now so the steering committee now una not tell we Imran Nabia ya Imran Sila from the Ministry of Information be there na epic. When President Biobi come with the free quality education, all my member who said and say school hours they not for see picking in the streets. And you don't forget. You don't forget. What picking in the street too? Then they, in case you don't know, yes, school hours they did in the streets. So Ivan. They ask Imran Sila that question. Listen. Yeah.
But I remember the president talk about, in the free quality education, make a specific statement, say, no car picking or no picking, or no for the street. And even up to now, when they see picking, even during school hours, they're still in the street. Waiting up with that statement, the way, like, it be so rich a situation where, people they expect picking up for sale clothing, picking up for sale that means during school hours. But these are happening now. These are the practical reality. What happened with that statement with the president will make?
Anytime I can ask them picking and say, you never go school? I don't know if the big one they don't land, they're waiting for they say, where me tell them money, say, for the school, he said afternoon shift today. Where me tell afternoon, he say you don't go school, he said I'm morning shift today. I don't come on school. They don't teach them. Or now the reality. But we see picking them, they sell during school hours. Yes. Ivan asks Imran, what's happen with that statement the way President Biobi make for them picking them where they sell? What's Imran say?
When presidents talk, when leaders talk,
Paddy, what's in the happen in the Panama when president talk, when leader talk? Okay.
their statements are aspirational. It shows a desire. It also shows that's the ambition at their core.
So Imran, it's a clarity that the president take education serious. Waiting happen with the incident.
Now any man that asks you, they going to talk when president talk, when this and that talk. Imran know the answer question. Waiting happen, president may not be talker. Listen and no more now.
Still, you are outside the work at the streets and see Cal picking or picking them still in the streets of freedom waiting up with that. We know the president gets passion for education.
You did.
So now we go for that again.
I said no. No can repeat yourself. Repete. No can repeat na ya. Answer the question. What's the Imran saying?
You did ask the same question. So I mean, if not be something new, if I don't say okay, hold on to that, they answer this way first. One the same question you did ask. So allow me to answer them. When leaders talk, they're aspirational. It shows their desire, it shows their ambition at their core, it shows their values and their beliefs and which for work towards. And so therefore you look at the sum totality. Yeah?
Who side it go this talk now? Some totality they go outside, some totality they come outside.
Of within their play and within the MCC percentage they show 97%, as you rightly put them. Quite clearly shows that aspiration they are achievable. It not mean say you eliminate every single malaise in society, yeah, every single challenge in society. You just suddenly they eradicate them like dandy, but that you will significantly move towards the direction and get to a point where you get like 0.1% of them picking a day were left out of the educational sector. I think another way you're supposed to look at statements made by His Excellency.
You don't see? You don't twist him? Now in they tell the presenter now I foresee and lek. This not the pattern way I don't know. Now also book in the study. But now the pattern this way then they use lately. You just pay attention to the normal. Yeah?
President or any other president, as a matter of fact, that their statements are aspirational. It shows a desire, it shows a determination, right? And the figures at this particular moment in time, they speak for themselves.
So how then determination in the not be probably greatly monitored by people who are responsible for education business? Because Imran, it's of concern. We make them need to go school as per now, and hopefully the government don't even find out. But me and you accept the reality. There are still kids out there. We need to go school. We suppose for in a school. We need to go school.
I think so. For all now, I will safely say I'm the only one we probably sit GC O levels and A levels.
But wait, so I must say Imran Ol, because he be then at the studio with Ivan. Then with Honorable AKK. Then he say in big pass the whole at the studio. But then anybody be Sabian? I must say you. Around 60. It in the mid-50s. How old him be? For make it travel tell and say in sit GC O level. Okay, we all sit GC O level and A level. That man was saying a 55-year-old. Yeah, I'm back.
I think so. For all now, I will safely say I'm the only one we probably sit GC O levels and A levels.
Now I ever no agree. I ever say no can fit people in here. Africa man they in a joke first with the age.
I beg to differ that you don't know we don't know how so couple for
just by the age difference. I know. I mean, if you go sit at private.
Well, I would say that I sat to the O level. Forget about that day.
No. Now point at the try for make, and not the try for. I mean, I did talk about the age gap. Yeah, between me and you two.
You there again? I even say Mama actually say picking and then at it. President Biobi don't say picking and over then at it. You can't say when me all pass on all for CSIR. Because I sit GCO level and A level. How that one they connect by the talk? But listen now, look carry on no more.
If you see GCO and A levels at your age now, considering the age between I know I'm sufficiently older than you.
Now I make African man no they agree for telling age. Yes? You don't see, eh? Now the other day when the teacher say, oh, 55, that's a big 50. African man they agree telling age. Because either they use it for fitzayu or they use it for ridicule. That the reads in that one day. But how they go? I say no, you know how much you're old. I say there is a age gap difference between me and you, huge one.
The point where they try for make, the larger point where they try for make is this. Yeah? From me on 10 that we sit O and A levels in this country, I have always seen picking and at it.
Except from when in sit O and A level, and at trade. Picking and not always then at it. So President Bio come say they not for then at it again. Not so. Not so you say.
Yeah? I tell you about 40-some odd years.
Nobody.
They say 40-some odd years. Yes.
This government take serious. This government take education very serious. Other government take it serious, but this government take it more serious. And the president, I'm coming.
Which one for
the president, we talk say, not picking up for the street.
I will not left him. He not left him. Because he not give answer the question.
During the school hours, where the president not be talk so, Imran.
Which I want.
The president not be saying, don't picking up for the street during school hours.
Which I want for.
He not agree answer. Listen, Ivan still they ask him if not to so president be say.
Not be saying, don't picking up for the street during school hours.
Which I want for do. I want for law get. But which I will like say, it's an elevated conversation already. I want for law be a bit more serious.
The conversation not serious. Because it just a try for direct the conversation how he want them. How he want them. Now say they try for director. The president be say so or he not say so. He been say so. This market tell that they try for sell right now. Huh? Yeah, too.
Yeah. From me on term, them I'd always see picking in a street who never went to school.
Yeah. From Ion send them. They see picking in that it will not go school. That's true. From we don't send them all not true. Now I mean president you say in the change jam. So forget. Continue.
For one reason or the other. And those are the things you can't take away from societies. Doesn't mean that you can't do your best to make sure, say, you reduce them in terms of policies, plans, and programs. So, you talk about picking the wood and it, even in the United Kingdom.
In a unakam. You don't see? You don't play that card. You don't play that card. You don't put on a table. Imran, he say, Usai?
Even in the United Kingdom.
He say, even the United Kingdom. Hey, Papa God. Imran, UK say, how they connect parties you talk. They ask you for salon, say, President Biobi don't talk, see? School hours will not for see picking them. They sell at treats dans salon. And we still see them. Waiting happen. Now the United Kingdom can first say he all pass the online the studio. We don't know now. Now I can say even now United Kingdom yes what happened there.
You understand? I just said on good. You see picking and a treat we left out of the educational system.
He said picking and a treat we left out of the educational system na UK. But yeah, UK on a camera. Now so it be. Picking and left out then in a streets na UK. Okay.
Social services don't try their best and do all kind of thing. It has still not worked for them.
It's a social service try. They do all kind of thing. Okay, social service try back in a salon. Why they like for play this card as you talk so it don't reach England. Say picking and then at streets we left out of the educational system. Social service don't try. Okay.
It doesn't mean that successive UK governments not get policy for make sure say picking them not they in school up until the age of I think it's, for them it's about 16 or 17 or kind of about and they because by 18 and they expect and supposed for the university or for the into tertiary higher education. It is still happening. That's the reality.
He says still happen. Eh? What's your sabi small? But the system. Any kind way. Then they make that picking the attach. Any kind way. Then they make it attach. If outside they now, they get school inside there. If you get special tutor will go come or they attach them now with you all now walk you all no this so that so. In fact, the picking they not get that decision they say then picking how they sell at treat and salon. Way from 9, 10, 11, 12. Na salon. You know then at the UK that treats. You know they. They begin how they sell at treat and salon. And then picking and the size of them picking and then at treats na UK na lie. Na lie. Yes, that's what I say. That's what me say. Say me and not talk through that side. If you say teenagers them, and after they not attach them to particular system as then they grow up. But say picking, like I can see them small picking there. Then tot mango, tot that mint, tot this, tot that within the age of 9, 10, 11. Now UK, then at street say they left out of the educational system. It's not correct. It's not correct. Let's show me that Pikini. Because one, the Pikini that then parents use, or then a foster care, or they outside. And then people in there, then task for let them Pikini in the land book. Yes, Pikini go school safe, you know, say, you never get a call. Why the Pikini go school? Parents they get it to trouble for in Pikini, for not for go school. Who say they happy in a saloon? Okay, now make it now UK talk. He puts the card, but now the wrong card safe he puts. Because that's not true. And now make a tell I need to talk about the teenagers them. Because even then they say they get special program them for them Pikini. And they tell about them Pikini when I even reach 13 years with the sellers alone. Because they talk about Pikini and then Pikini knew they talk about. Then primary school Pikini. Now then we they talk about. You can say even at the UK. No, sir. No, sir. But Musa say with that kind of answer there, they tell you say free quality education is not real. Now parents no go want them picking home if they can afford the education. That's what Musa say. But let's talk down.
But presidents them always where they make statements. Now waiting at the aspiration. That aspiration they now is now being backed by policies, plans, and programs.
They say where presidents make statement at the aspiration. Now aspiration, so okay, president, maybe they aspire say picking enough for dinner to get again. And answer the question. Why make the picking still in at it? People I can't tell say even at the UK picking in at it day. No, sir. No. In that age then they, I bet you right now, picking then get streets picking in a salon. Let we go na the market area there, the market table there. Picking when not even reach 12 years eight, then they sleep na tickets. So what you want to tell me? You say they happy back in the UK. Show me by outside. Yes, then get adult they sleep na tickets and this and that, but picking. We system a bill for fail picking. We system the fail picking. Now yeah, they try all kind way. Let them system they not fail picking. Even at the UK. Then try. Even though the picking can choose otherwise. But then try not for fail the picking. But now yeah, the system is already a failure in Sierra Leone. So for Imran they go to UK can inside the talk. So even a UK bra beginning in at it, no sir. Let me give you the age what they look at. The age gap, the age limit. What they look say okay from this age to this age. Who say the friend beginning in a UK? And we know I do. You didn't see them. School hours. Now the UK school hours. Who say they see beginning? Well, sometimes we can't tell we. That's safe. Alpha, welcome. What you get for we, sir?
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, and thank you to Super House for then. I still want to add my voice to the YouTube fans to reach this subscribing reach to the 100,000. We'll not if I again. I watch if we all with the view no more, we just press the subscribe button and just press the notification bell. Trust me, we reach the 100,000 before this month they done. And that's now me dream. I want to give Sierra Network this gift. At least so we don't reach the 100,000 mark. All right, having said that, I think for me, I get few talk with the PPRC. And then I will count on probably Edwina and the rest. Yesterday I commend the PPRC, but for the work we then do, for at least for all the APC accountable for the statements will be made by one of their members. I think for a more clearer progress, of an institution, when I see the topic, I mean, try for look at within a insightful statement. Yeah, I feel say they should have their own definition. You see, this now want to make even with constitution, the political party then they still they argue in the parliament because with constitution there are certain words they are ambiguous words then. What I mean by that, a not get one definition. So everybody can define them in your own way. So because of that, it's what they happen in give cause for argument every other day when they meet in a parliament. An example now the word consultation. Consultation has different meaning. So every political party where they take poor power, now Salon de Tripoli, gets their own way of definition for consultation. So if they left the opposition always for argue. The same thing where APC, SLPP media as opposition, they fought this back and forth. And I don't ever forget at least alone intended. Go they not consult with, they say what they will consult with. So going further, waiting them for don't do as parliamentarians, this now we own definition of consultation. Then it reduce the argument. So now the same thing now, PPRC still gets a lot of role for play. Yeah, you see, said the APC now they try for creative means for make them get some back and forth and arguments because there is no fundamental definition. Say this is what we as PPRC describe as insightful statements. So for make them go back and forth, una cut this thing and make them to the point, precisely to the point. So somebody they get away for balance them. But because they're not able for like get anything then they, even if na SLPP me, what they call, yeah, where APC say, let them ask the leader explain what they mean. So if you ever go back to SLPP go do the same thing, at the same result you can end up pan. Say no, not so we mean. And you go back to waiting then chairman may say, when SLPP APC take them, they say no, so we mean. So for bring an end to this back and forth argument between political party, these are we lay down principles. And because of that, this definition, this meaning that this now definition for them, this word now this now definition. When you meet the threshold of that definition, then there is no way to balance them. There is no way. So, you know, that make way they make rules and regulation, you always left room for an improvement of that rules day. Now that make if watch what in the right constitution, then get them for amend and for make them improve and all anything. So you know they get way for balance and so people ask me for me to make a recommendation now and there. When I look at some of the words they want to no say the political party that they play with back and forth, when I get a clear and defined definition for them so that political party not able for balance. Because when I go face this one before and back, then go continue for face them. Because not for APC for starter, SLPP self they don't do them. Don't like what you say. If they be tag the letter to this agreement where they last signed 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? For me, I may feel say that's indeed for me a good point for all them on. But when you go peg and back by the rules and regulation, then APC will tell you say, well, SLPP we don't talk this one, you know. So the back and forth will continue. It will get for continue. So for me, let them work on them so that the room for all political parties that then to go to win, they know they will balance at all. Now that they make we go na court, now so then they meet and call, and then they take win you. So well, now this, now the definition of what you say, now this, and because of that, you have found guilty. So political and PPRC, you have more work to do. That left their own side. Now can't do the SLPP PROs them, our spokespeople them. I don't tell when I say bad market yet for sale. All of them where they talk, chief minister and the minister in Elayo, they all where they talk. They want for make the journalists them or the people who they interview them structure the questions the way them feel say it comfortable for answer. And because now the way they want time you don't put on that way Then will either tell you, then will give you threat statement. I will be pass you. Now take a listen statement, question that one and be so many things. Una not bring me here for car, embarrass me. Una not. If you watch, all of them don't get back and forth with journalists them because the journalists then they ask them questions the way very very choke na their throat. This is the reality on ground. When President Biomi they make his speech, Imran Musa Yumide. Now they tell we say now what's they call president for where you dey what's the where they go school, you sit O level or GCE. That was not the question. Our expectation is to increase the number of kids in the school continuously, not to decrease as then they go the number they decline small. And as so back we go back to how we come out. The way for the answer yes, we don't notice it down in a challenge. We did big people say we increase or we aim for put money towards them at the schools then. Period. You know, begin to go tell we stay you CGC or not CGC, not a good question that one day. But this is how they're going to continue for answer questions. Because I don't tell when I say bad market at for sale. This government has gotten more than 7 years don't knock down, so now 8 years will enter. So yeah. For deliver changeables weapons in when you search yourself, you do them, you call them. It's not there. And therefore, when they ask the next question and the way one for let people and see the results, when they not get them, it become embarrassing. It become embarrassing. And I make Alpha can me choke na radio station. Pass ask for water. These are some of the things then. So they go back to First Lady, who not deliver for the people. Let the people then see results. No, not the act to head. When they see results, no need for they manipulate anything. No need be push the journalists them for ask question the way you able for answer that. No. The same thing for information minister when they talk about this MCC scorecard. If they turn then say them for put on the way we in see them will not fail but will not pass. Where you call that one day now? Or they add another 2 new one. So everything how they want them, that's so you for ask them. They're not so they be. When you deliver anyhow they ask you question, you show the results. Very simple. Yeah. The other point I will talk on quickly, sir. Now it's this with his sister. I don't say this thing and I will say I'm back. She needs help. And the help we need not to just for go and go put her sky. No, she needs psychological help. We lack those kind of people in our salon. To be honest with we all. Yeah? She has gone through trauma. At the end of the day, nobody is able to guide them, how they able for like come out inside them. Whether not the relationship sweet or this so, but for make you go through this process where you go through them, put on a cell, then this, then that, it's traumatizing. Yes, they don't they go outside control. They don't go beyond control right now. You see, say they involve people them now in the country they involve inside so saying a special one. You know why? Don't like what whose friend they say. It starts somewhere, not to one time. And a gradual process. If there is no control mechanism for able for guide this young lady, it will reach them pass will begin to say, hey God, what's happening now? How you reach this side? She's very, very smart, intelligent. They speak good English, but she still needs somebody to guide her. Some and the WhatsApp platform, some people let me ask, where parents them, where this, where that. These are some of the problems. So me feel say Leoneans them way they close to that lady, they need for calm and down. They need for talk with them. They need for able for guide them. If there is even a way for able for pull them off social media, it will able for help them. Because it not only they affect them, like you know the other person way they affect the young picking. If you find out one by video way they do, they really pick way they cry and they make noise in the background. So it is but very important for the even safety of that picking, the small picking, they need to guide her. Because now true life involved now. The small picking for the Momo Jar Stevens, the Lord not taking course. Again, we don't know what that will be the final action. But the fact remains, we still a call on people for go around that lady day. She needs help. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're always welcome, sir.
Umar, what you get for we welcome?
Thank you very much, sir. I want to tell thank you. And thank you to everybody who don't stay up this late. Whether not you day late or you in the afternoon, I will say day or you day say in the morning. But for lengthy years, when it comes about Sierra Leone, it shows you involved and you care. So we all for thank ourselves. The problem is the one that we did deal with the affairs, they not feel say we care. And even if they feel say we care, then at the least of them worries. Because now African politics, as long as you dey na power, you can talk to anybody anyhow, and you still get people who they dance with you because now African politics. Not to whose side, then they call you out and chew you up, and nothing no come out there. With Africa, things are different. But these governments, the things and way that they do these days, it's very imperative for we, the Vuvuzela, them, for stay alert and continue for pound on them because the media in Sierra Leone, then they try, but sometimes they it look like they can push, then back up for whatever reason. So we just need to continue for call things them as it is. Like you rightfully said, people in Sierra Leone, when they listen to you. So if then they listen to you, that means the things are already talk now. So one way or the other, it will reach them, and hopefully it not just go inside their brain and move out. It will go inside a steady, and then self be able to process that where it will make sense to them and make an informed decision when it comes to whether an electionary time or how they view them people, yeah. Instead of just the dance behind them day in, day out. I understand say when you deprive somebody to this land where you take indignity, you take everything, even with hunger, then you left them with no choice but for dance to your tune. But one day somehow they will move out of that. So the work with them guy are they with now this continuous lie, screaming, now the new thing that you then come with. Then they lie, then they scream. When you talk something, they scream, then they allow you for make your point. You know, then they allow you for make sense, which you did try for talk. Because then they make sense. Nothing no they wouldn't they talk from Joe Cisse, this crazy Doku Imran, that just not that then get another little chihuahua who don't come on board again, who don't call justice, then get the bulldog will not eat good food. I think say on them and just they feed them with food we not healthy. It don't they go out of weight in the mambo, and then you get Mike Brewer. Mike Brewer, I see something social media because when people in the attack am again, but this ferry, he go back now Wataki. He go now Wataki then this year, and talk say, well, the reason waiting he go now Wataki for, now for that container where then talk say shows up na Nigeria with cocaine, and go for go investigate. Would I nine? For go investigate. Can you believe? We not get law enforcement, we not get drug agencies, we not get the people them. Where is it? Now the thing is, I can always go up to people them. I hate for go back, but I go back to Fatima, the issue. Where people them they jump over now this station say, not to imposition, not to imposition. The one that was supposed to do and let it. Now, Mike Brewer in position, Andy. Now, the kind of nation that's what we get. Mike Brewer to go investigate. Container where they already almost they can solve case in Nigeria. He's saying go now attack for go investigate. Investigate waiting. They not tell me about anything we offend you. Not tell me till when that you go there for purposely. You not say anything again about whether waiting in fact, the way go for go found, waiting at the fact founding, and not even say anything again. What he tell we now, he put picture of two ship the way anchor out. He put two pictures of two ship the way anchor out. He said, you see what I can tell you now? Where people in the talk say me are they lie, look the ferry then. That the ferry then they moving camera. Look one naya, look one naya, look one. That tells you how crazy them people here they go out. You say you don't go investigate about container where show up in Nigeria with cocaine, then you don't even talk about that anymore. Now you they talk about they say me are the lie, but look the ferry them. If not reason at the ferry them, how long they don't sit up yonder? Who side the jetty day? Because now that not lie, say that they can build jetty. Now all of a sudden when she go show with them two little one a day. The one with them be show we false will be anchor on our taki. Now the big one, but the Gambian flag. And I be black na the bottom. Then 2 hours show we then different. Like say the people then they act like say we stupid. I don't know whether they try. It wouldn't be the try for sell that too. Two different ferry them. The one where the anchor our taki, where them the parade car, they go and dance. Different from them to them, they were my agree what they show now couple of days ago. Say, look the ferry them while they talk, they're sitting up now. Who cares if they're sitting up there? Whose benefit will they do it? Which good work the ferry them they do it with them tin up out the ocean? Which good? How that the benefit with people where they struggle, where they do business for cross back and forth? How that the benefits them? You don't go show me something who don't tin up now if not true for almost a year now. Almost a year. It's not for last year. It's right. Now they can't talk to me now. See what on there almost 3 years now. It just sit on there. If not true, they talk. If not to lie, you they lie. You see, we know where they free tongue. Sierra Leone, any of the one that where they support this party, when I see how they treat you now, because we not to read the treat you. Now we not the treat because the people we not stupid. Because we're not stupid. We're not the follower and we're not stupid because that's what they think. So because now when I really what they can talk. Now they talk to, then they try to explain to now so that we not go defend them. So when they make them here now, then they talk to, not to we, because we don't already know who side it is. So we don't attack them. So on them here when they can show, then they try to show something to now. So then really people we're not stupid because not to we don't already do at the other side. How you go show we team what on they talk about for over 3 years? The thing, the investment up yonder, then you say you don't go investigate cocaine container, you forgot about that. You not even talk about that again. You just the show me pictures and back and forth on two ship that waiting up out 3 years ago. What did they do 3 years ago now? Where did get you when they pay bill? Tells you. Would they tell you now, but then people here, will not listen to we. We not get any hate. Them people here, they don't lost so much that no way, no how. Then why for even get 1 million votes? Even if not out of the 7 million, if not 3 million votes, then why not for even get 100,000 votes? Because they completely lost. Look what Imran they talk. Imran crazy. Matabio, he say when presidents talk, now intend, whatever the word we use. Hey, when I remember Dr. Kadisi say, in secondary school, when they open up na Cambia, and they always mention na Putloko, and they always mention that secondary school. Matabio go there, we go commission that school. He tell the gap begin and say, and now one day man, then they can inside, they can rasuna. I go put fence na ya. Who side the fence this? President, one old president, student and class, secondary school people in the life and them. So now the lie this way they spread across this party, the boss they lie, themselves they lie. Now the same way again, Julia Jalo go na Kisitonge, he go lie did and say he go build vocational school. 30 days, then they look for her. If you were solely lost na plazas, they not see the man again. So now the people also when they tell them say when the way then two APC member of parliament, the woman that they talk now, fine now, we not demand we not go sit down. Let the woman that they talk because then they make sense. We not they make no sense. We not kind of violence talk that they will not get. We don't need violence anymore. We not put the point. You see where two educated or sober woman that they talk calm with a very calm demeanor. And you see the way how they put them at them place. Because the people there, Marabio, they lie. Jude lie. Now the lie the flow. Now like honey, we don't spill. It just the go. And this land not even use the word honey because honey is sweet. They don't lie no sweet. They don't lie no sweet. But then continuously they feel say, and I'm glad the way now the media 110, they say they stand to them. Because when they go now they show ya, now for go bully them. Now for go overtalk them. That the only way that they now with them get left in their hand. With APC, their young comments, you know what? Then go for each them word. Then go for each them word. So me I need even labor because whatever what you wanna plan for do, if we know what, if we know who self tight, we wanna go find out where 2028 come, wherever month we then decide for say an election. Now I want to talk about this with young sister. Something deep happen. I read people and they ask for the family, but we don't put our audio. Now we WhatsApp group and that audio they are not say they all over social media. In Papa we don't explain lengthily, Mr. Jamiru. In Papa we born out. So whether this thing got to do with postpartum, maybe because I know somebody in America now when my African American friends them in daughter not been born picking. I mean that lady it take them a while. Then if they say that it don't increase. So but this woman in young behavior, it don't go way back way young. Because in Papa don't make an audio where he talks say the time where this woman be there with him a man of freedom. Where him mama be there with her, it be they give so much problem to him mama. Then where him mama can't see, now him mama call in daddy, say, you know what? Can't take you picking Komona. Let you go there with her now. So in Komo Kenema, it can't take the young woman go there with her na Kenema. It be they cause a lot of problems in there for the pa. At the point where he accused the pa not agree say waiting at the thing, he accused him of something where the pa end up na police. So it be they do a lot of crazy stuff. Say where his mama can pass away. His mama don't die, according to him in audio. His mama don't die. So the pa don't talk and say he don't reach out to the Momoja family the Stevens family, and he don't apologize on behalf of him Pikin. And they ask Sierra Leone for pray for him Pikin. That na a father, no daddy, no one for see in girl Pikin in this situation. Something not right. For let this girl now they tell we say, in get Sierra Leone the problem with Sierra Leone to go through it in hand. Who knows? Then Nigeria and touch it and they will then get all over Freetown. What thing they don't go get and they don't go get anointing water they we just the twisting head because to me all the Nigerian people and the way kind of Freetown we all know and nobody not going for explain any otherwise to me. I'll stand with them because now the no more they come with all the nonsense then turn people into snake and all kind of rubbish then get out. So who knows? But this young lady they cry for help. Now they talk about what he could do to Sierra Leone, it go past the corona and the COVID. That alone for don't ring a bell. If that not ring a bell to instead of people and they go back to all now the bloggers. All when the bloggers where they anytime where this woman make an audio and a video, una self they come, they go after them, they attack them, not to Momo just stealing una the fetch for. Because the problem here is this not somebody where they cry for help. Una self need for stop or respond to them. Let people and get hands on deck. Because now a fine young lady, now the product they now are very smart. Lewu no can lose am, it gets a very newborn in hand. To me, if not new, even in the Momoja need for friend help for this young woman. Something not right again. So this video, I don't listen up. But the way that kind talk here, not to way right. Something not to go right. This it don't pass beyond joke. Because the harassment, and then hey, you go say na the man na for himself. But again, what did the man do? Not to crime. Cheating, not to crime. Get a side chick, not to crime. If you want to talk, say na ethics or moral issue, absolutely. But what he in they do now, it did lead towards a crime because if he did threaten this family, if Naya Sepona America, that woman they can take a court for harassment, then they begin maybe they'll put restraining order. Because if you don't begin now, they harass them, who knows how many phone calls, because everybody in social media now they talk, say, then they feel sorry for this woman, this man in West. So now only God knows what they do to them. Because now they say he go now court, they say he want compensation. Then they could not to case whether they could give compensation power. If you don't understand, maybe you not get lawyer, but the lawyer will be there with you, lawyer Rashid, himself don't drop you because if you don't concentrate, himself don't drop. So that tells you how things and they go back. Compensation not depend this. When they go find out say DNA, that's it. All they go for do, put child support now here. That's all. Not to like a case where you go say, oh well, you know what? They sue for defamation of character. No, the man not ever say anything. No video, no they will say this man don't defame your character, where you don't say things that maybe you go file, you go sue for defamation. But no video or tape, no the man not even know what they do right now. So there's nothing where you go sue for collect. Wait till you forget, now you don't get so. One, they don't vindicate. She said, no, you absolutely right. Say, now you bele. That now the entire nation know that. Now make him responsible for take care of him Peking. And you let God make people instead of people and they attack you. Because look at the girl. Look at that video. And that video when I make for example, that not just a phone. Not to even like that high voltage or high resolution camera where they pick any kind single thing in his face. This not just in your phone. Your phone no more. Look in face. Look all the pimples them. Look the pimples them in face. That not look good. Look all the pimples them. Look in face. And The pikin they crying at the back. All under the need for check. Whether or not neglect they on the host, whether they neglect this pikin because he don't get himself all wired with this guy. So nobody not even know whether they with an host. Now in one day na host. Because that kind behavior, yeah, the way we in they behave, so somebody need for day with them. Because we don't see them case and they na beaucoup na America ya. We umbra they killing picking them. We don't see them na beaucoup father forgive, let that not happen. So somebody need for day with this young lady, let their friend help. In that they don't ask the nation for help, people go say, well, not to the nation in problem, but now a citizen of Sierra Leone. And when one of we the struggle, especially if now with mental health issue, it deserve help. Yeah, then they do them. Because we don't see a lot of cases in America, yeah, where mama they catch one na Texas. It not catch all three picking them, it dip the all inside in trouble, kill all three. One other one back somewhere in North Carolina a long time ago. It killed him two picking they license now one black man. One case where they follow right on a court TV, not a lady again. In girl picking 9-year-old, the picking disappear. They never see the picking. Now they on trial. Yeah, it happen beaucoup, whether na insanity, wherever na the reason. But some people they need for the check with an host because that picking they cry, even they look and say, they just continue to make a video. Things they not good because this particular video where it make for don't raise an eyeball, for don't raise an alarm, for say this woman they yearn for help. Let her help them. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Omar. Ezekiel, welcome, sir. What you get for me?
Thank you so much, Triple. Thanks to our panelists and to all listeners. Mike Bell again. My goodness. I don't even know why they continue to go out here. They show them day because they answer questions, they just go all over the place. But Omar pick on that ferry business, it treats Sierra Leone as like say they're stupid. They argue on them things and they even online now, so they reply people them. I don't know. That age they don't pass. But anyway, who knows? I guess now for the supporters them so that they go take that wrong message they and go around and say, oh, President Bios have been done with too ferry, then they work on time, how whatever. And now ideas then they try for tests and go use them during election. Then go use them. Them no see whatever happens, 50 to 40% of people, and then go believe that talk they. Just like the bridge to nowhere. They constantly bombard people with just this lie. It's so frustrating that they ask you simple questions. Of course, if when it comes to the school issues, and this now cultural dilemma with that country ever. Really, a lot don't change. Control no day. How many times would they talk about this? Go on a village level where culture be strongly, where everybody, as long as now old person, they able discipline picking, they able discipline any other picking for make sure say they follow the rule. And they know they gain a village level. So question like that, if we just talk, say yes. Sometimes we leaders then keep talk things them with good intention, but this now public now country problem where we all the parents they all get for involved. Not to just one person, and go say you go take police them for they go and look for picking them. But at least who knows if you do that action one time, maybe it go curtail and who knows. But waiting really difficult and painful for Sierra Leone business. Actions where people and they take. All man just they watch things and so it is slowly kill people and like you they watch and where they pass. You they see the solution. So solution you they see them for saying that. But look what thing they happen. All of a sudden, the police now they sabi for Fen Kush. All of a sudden, now they're able for Geda Kush. They're able for Stopper. They're able for uncover mountains of Kush all over. All of a sudden. Yet, at the beginning, all to the way where they destroy people, so all man they watch her. They kill everybody. They kill young people slowly. Like when you they drown, you want for help, but you not get the power for swim and go. But somebody there, we get the canoe and able without the canoe, he jump and pull that person there. You they watch. Hey, buddy, what he go do? They dance around. Wait, someone wait for lat on the boat this way. Hey, wait, where me lat on this way. Till the person disappear. He begin jumping and run. Too late. So this is just a frustrating, and then somebody come give salient points that we go help people them. It don't go and drunk. I think I don't know if na rock na paroki if for don or jam. Now he come to his senses. So okay, la through London inside it now, UK inside it. I'm not even make sense. Sleep and die. Now you want for compare. Or even in that comparison, you for don't put some sense there. You say like advanced country. So when you see, even though they get that issue there, but the thing where they help for curtailor, now the involvement of the parents and the teachers there in the community. The teachers then they make sure say picky way no candidate, they reach out to the parent. But we of course we get difficulty. Not to everybody get phone. But at least if we get that community reach out once in a while, somebody from the school can able for reach out now the community. But go now some schools how many of them even know what side them picking and they didn't come on? The administration no. All they care about you can't pay you money. Yeah, that's it. Can't school. They don't even know. No. So it's definitely a huge problem for the country, And he left that salient point away for give people way for even give a little bit of, even if they not provide that solution now, but say something where somebody go hold on to where it makes sense. Oh no, that not happen. So Mike Berewa, if he listen to we. Sir, we get things then where una as leaders una talk about where it affects people una get decisions then what una they take for discuss something where it affects future generation. So you get picking them. Anything where you get the opportunity, where you get the power for provide salient solution, you left her and they go and create lie where go affect future leaders. You get picking them. Somebody even they say the same thing in Nigeria. They say una take them all, una care and go. Una go and give them all the education we una need for give them. Time go come. We with all that education they're not happy, they're confused, then torment. Because you get the opportunity for create that same environment in your country. No. You went around. Do all kind of nonsense stuff, say all kind of things that way they affect them, and you feel say you picking them, then go live a happy life, while you action don't cause problem for other people and they you picking them. So any opportunity where you get, I'm not saying you believe in either Muslim or Christian, all what they do. In terms of Christianity, at least now that me day, all what we do, all come to these two things: love the God way you know, and love your neighbor as yourself. Everything else succumb to that. So why everybody they just watch the community they die slowly, and every day now they preach lies. Think about you and picking them when you make decisions for Sierra Leonean generation. When it comes to APC, you see, we'll not go far. What do they say? talk Boku, and now you know they even able for defense small part of them. You see, so that not going to provide any solution. As I be say, if una they make any challenge, una make them against una your opponent, but not make them against the security. You know, not make any challenge against the security. You need them. They need you, but you need them. So instead of una they challenge or say all kind of stuff against them, how about you open their understanding that they're supposed for defend democracy, they're supposed for provide security, they're supposed for protect every Sierra Leonean, not to just the politicians, not to just one party. We come back come. Therefore, protect Sierra Leoneans above all this democracy we they practice. At least now democracy we they say we they practice. Now then responsibility for defender for we. So not to all of them, really, to be honest, gets that complete understanding about anything a day. I know say definitely then training don't advise them for obey command and all that. But if they understand the oath way then they take, say therefore defend Sierra Leoneans and property and life, so they no go take command way it go affect Sierra Leoneans, way it not make no sense. And that's una for continue for preach to them, for let them understand that while una the battle with the opposition, where una gets. All right. If not to that, you know, now we right here with the no say we can't come una they run and left the poor people and they for let them continue for suffer. You know, simple thing where you say they on audio everywhere, you know, and just detain you small all of a sudden. The very forces where you've been the tirade against. So yeah, right now, they you una for begin pick some understanding of this democracy we want for practice. Or else now the most innocent people una will cause problem for. You know. And of course, when it comes to what thing they happen with the young lady, you know, a lot of people don't see him, but Sierra Leone, you know, we'll just continue for guests. System not there for even, you know, no get insurance program, no day doctor program, no day for say buy go to the doctor and all that. So I don't know, this not family. The family now no more for intervene, you know. So we hope say the family go step in and help them. If not, you know, we just continue for get worse. But we hope say community then they we then sabi them, we instead sabi them, we then go able to talk to them, and if they not do that, it will get worse. You know, so now you are making problem as a Sierra Leone problem. Well, to some extent it is because we they talk about that, right? So, but any family member, please not try for help. It raise the alarm. You need help. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes,
Usman, welcome. What's he get for you?
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A, for including the program and talk with us. Regarding then talk here with them politicians, then while we talk on behalf of politicians, they do now lots of words. And as they say, they belong is them bow the manifesto so high. When they come make a manifesto, always not go too high. Make them say, they do this. But when you raise them too high, first class, or with the Billy's hospital, with ultra modern, they give all the big things. You get to carry on with what you get and carry on with that for let people and go see the effort we do. Life for them go see this man, you don't try. But if you don't ace the all bar, say I get everything excellent, that means you get everything in place. But when you go halfway, you not succeed, and they bring all this. Because looking at what they say for the UK is quite far different from that. Then get areas, even when they exclude picking them at school, where they can get that EDH, then they get special areas there for them. Even the area where they pass, every day you see them, they picking them, they work 1-to-1 with individuals, them give them all activities. So these are things that would in place in terms of where we talk of developing countries, wouldn't they always compare with other areas? You see the same one again today, Mike Berewa, in your example, you go to the US, where you say why the US shut down, because then they ask them back about the same education issue, why they know they pay people and the subsidies and other things. He said even America don't shut down, but America shut down is different. Now for a vote of a particular side win at the economy, was say for include for letting go budget for her. They not say they not get. Now because of they not agree for just the policy for letting go pass that bill. But then pass they vote on them finally, then the thing go ahead. It's not the areas the fact of they not get the resource. You see, so if you compare then but I don't say today would have been able to get that side the way for don't just counter them. But hopefully they will stop this propaganda and try to fix up something, because then they produce the information from the government. You see, coming to a few issues the way you could narrate about this area of that lady, they are concerned about because even Mr. Days are the submission about and behavior, because now we talk see now like delusion. You see, if you watch and keenly now then get a psychosis when a delusion, where you can begin to associate yourself in religious psychosis. To say I get spiritual power, or they see this divine. What you get for say is very serious, because these are only sign warning. Oh, they always say these institutions they were responsible for them to act and talk. Would they empower women? They would create this. Would they not create all these areas of social or capacity for increase? Because if you go check tomorrow, if you go check all them in the policy, social service will tell you, say, we'll get this, we'll get this. But would I then go able for the identify early warning? You see, to get parenthood. But now from schools, how they go teach teachers and students them. But again, when the teachers them, or the one they want to lecture for teach for know about psychology or human pattern of behavior, then always they go away from, not they promote the thing. So, but it's a matter of teaching these structures to teachers, to parents, how they will identify early warning signs of things that would be able to move people into certain behavior. Because these are double impact again. If you don't get something like that in mind, if you follow even in parents, you go see say there is somewhere where they will tell you certain behavior than they, but maybe because of the no identifier, they will see that normal behavior. So, but you see now, they move towards say now some visionary see, and because of the wrong lack for identify the situation from an early time, and now it don't born again. So the second factor, if you don't born, you can get again the hormone level, because people that were even normal wouldn't born, they can get a postnatal depression, they can go off head. That's if we give a different treatment because of hormonal balance. So if you don't get signs of that, and this isn't a push. Now they push gradually, so somebody for come for give attention, wherein it will need some therapy. But I only hope say then we're able to look into that, because it's a very bad infection. That sign of religious psychosis they try to develop, wherein all involvement now they think when they say they hallucinate, they imagine things them when a delusion. So in terms of anything a religious theme, the religious team they bring and say, oh, they pay a price for this, or they pay a price for this. So, but it's a matter of how we own system, then therefore they look and review. Not a matter of arguing. It's a matter of like how, say, Rimran, you shouldn't tell about the children then, how now go say, okay, well now we will see the statistics of Pekin, then they will make census, how much them born, how much they in school, and how we're able to visit homes, how we're able to involve the community, how we're able to involve the counselors then, or the one that wouldn't at the area, the chief them, local, so that they will give you figures and numbers. But there are only a few NGOs that wouldn't can go collect the information, wouldn't bring them to them, they're not the user. Instead, then they follow their own way, now then they get bloggers, then they promote, and they get all sorts of things who forget information. But only hope they will pay attention to those areas. Coming to the area of the PPRC and the APC, as I've been just saying, an area where they get for CC, then two people there, Now, like when they say, it takes two to tango again. When they take two to tango, now they're responsible. These two people, now also they are responsible for anything within the involved for now, because now they belong the way the system of the election, the electoral process, they change to we go transparent. So the both of them now, for let it go for bring them, they all get for look into the same way, for say, then now mutual cooperation, get for day between them two, because already now them two. But if you as again a ref una mediate there, they can do fairness for let you know certain things the way you go calm down. It will take a while wherein you will get two of them for get on board. Now the tangle go come because they put them together with the same level. We able for pull. They pull one side, the other side, the left. Now in the rap, remember you like rap by the rap on your own. So by hope them will review that side, they wouldn't go look how the behavior they go. Coming to the area wouldn't they talk about this intelligence we the media then produce. It's a matter of how police they respond to media, but it's a matter of the intelligence, the strategy they use for them go collect them. But if intelligence strategy collapse, where you see in a collapse, the strategy don't collapse, where they tell you how then they do the investigation, because there is a law wherein the police get for always ask the responsibility of the media. But the media not get right in some way again for showing the source. But it's a matter of how they go able for verify and evaluate, how they go find out this information, say that we verify and for saying are true, how we able for gather this information for let we able for protect the source and able for investigate. But if protecting the source and unable to protect her, but the only thing now we go look more delicate to the power where they don't put one at there is a new law with something to do with the protection of information, where they don't bring now the cyber. Yeah, something to do with the cyber, and there is another bill you don't write. But the legal protection we they show the press. That was like that anti-terrorism act. That's not the act, yes, that the anti-terrorism act. It's saying that and they change things so much you can't even know what they are doing. But it's the anti-terrorism act they don't put. Inside the anti-terrorism act, they actually don't add the wherein then they force you as a journalist for let you go pull information. You see, then we don't uplift the freedom of press. Okay, the freedom of press be done there. But now they don't bring the anti-terrorism bill where they compel you for let you go reveal any source. Or else you go prison with a high sentence. So that's now you only hope say they not go that route today. But not going that route today is a matter of what is now police they do. Because when we don't get this investigation, at some point when I tell we say what sheriff. But if you go deeply, these guys then they use that 1 to 24 system where Interpol don't give them. Now they don't pull the figure where they able for market what they do. And then the verification come up. And they all get password where they train them for use, and they know. So they not go just say and create them out of the blues. It's similar scenario again happening. Then they ask the internal affairs, say, okay, about this passport where somebody related to Life Deckard and Ketcher. Okay, if they catch the passport with her, then we don't pronounce the government that they investigate, but then as the game they go now, they can't say they not even know the passport number. Then they request them for them to help for investigate. So you they contradict what the president be don't denounce. Say yes, the president be don't say they go investigate. Whose information? How una go investigate? Whose number? On the name una know undercover say yes, we call una know. Follow una go get international recognition. Say una the act on them. Or una know they investigate. But it's a matter of all those tools so una be don't get and how una been the use them. But if una allow the media now for can't give an investigation, how una go use them back for let una go know that motoka, how verification they because now will tell you it's not get licensed vehicle then at the country for no or that then at the people that una go undercover no say now go meet them say now una been the work day, then una get the information right. So but it's a matter of then grasp then bypass her. Now then they try for work according to the law, say now to the bill say now so they say for do. So but it's a matter of how the process of how then they verify the thing there and you talk of reliable and credibility with the police with the for facts because this is a public interest. and the public interest na go able for help them. Then we don't tell we say na open source. And if you say na open source investigation you already do, and at the same time when they say unorthodox, that means when I get for associate with the unofficial one the media. If when they get open source, then the open source now they go threatening now for say the source. That means when they bring a law behind them for them to convict them. So but the transparency and how they go act between human rights and how they go do investigation and the power who get for act, then if we balance them and then we go able to forget the truth and we know say yes, na truthfulness na they do for investigate. But if we they override say that information all right indirectly, then the whole una follow na go tell we, then go fear whatever it is now. Then we realize say when I even give the one that una information wouldn't get about the people that wouldn't get as intelligence, so that then why una go for meet for us, then they go create a fear. So if they can't say when I don't get protection, but look like they protect the other side of the government or they protect this person here. Or it's a matter of international crimes, how they will deal with them, and how their relationship with international bodies, while in see would they represent side, when an important side, when they get the UN, when they get certain areas, they own international bodies, how we will involve them. But it's a matter of the legal protection risk. We will go see how they protect the law, then when they protect again a criminal. So, but I don't know if now the law then they protect for let them go act, say, when I know for pull this information, or then they protect the criminal. But we only hope say things are going to work out and things wouldn't get with them for use when are tools, let them use them when they need. They not would just say cyber law would know, will be able to forget. When they don't get the early warning center, which are the early warning center, which they do. These are early warning because now insecurity to the nation, which you know they do further with what you not get, other than blaming and giving excuses. We hope for a change and we hope for a nation who will stand firm. Let them look at the economy, the roads them, people and they damage them, food them every now and then for roads, transport and they reach and for rich, call back then dinner, street side people and they work out, they sell, then they broke their foot, even pedestrian not safe. So these are the little things we therefore they try to look at instead of hiding things where they destroy the nation in image. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, us friend.
You're always welcome, yes, sir.
All right. Want to say thanks to us friend for your contribution. We don't come to the end for today, but Commander will go through to media already. We'll go there back later tonight. Thank you for always there. Thank you, we're grateful. You know, saying that the real deal you they get now. Let will go on till now. Till we meet you back tonight, Triple A say, Tata.